Come on out. Come on out right now. S9, I got him in the quarry. I'm down at the bottom of the quarry on the north side. Come out right now, mother. Yes, sir. One at gunpoint.
A driver crashes, rams 2 police units, jumps 80 feet into a quarry. Deputies have one. Question, is any of what follows legally defensible? Before analyzing force, the threshold question is whether the initial pursuit was legally grounded. Under Illinois versus Wardlow, decided in 2000, unprovoked flight from law enforcement is a recognized factor in establishing probable cause, especially when it follows an observed crash in contact with police. That standard was met here before the suspect reached the cliff edge. Terry versus Ohio, decided in 1968, permits officers to detain a suspect when specific articulable facts support reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. By the time this pursuit began, officers had witness accounts of a traffic collision, suspected narcotics in the vehicle, and deliberate flight. That is not reasonable suspicion that is probable cause for arrest. When the suspect went over the cliff, direct pursuit became physically impossible. Officers have no constitutional duty to follow a fleeing suspect into terrain. That creates serious risk of officer injury. The shift to perimeter containment is not retreat. It is a legally defensible tactical decision, and the correct one. Drone deployment was requested within 30 seconds of losing foot contact. This reflects compliance with modern pursuit protocols, maintaining the capability to monitor and contain without unnecessary physical risk. Aerial tracking is the appropriate technological escalation under these conditions.
Where he tried to hide.
Code Ford here. We got him running into the quarry. No black. We need a drone.
He's right down. He's right below me. Straight cliff.
He's all the way down there. We can't even get down there now.
No, he went
down here.
He went down into the quarry.
How do we get down there?
Here, over there. You go get it. You can drive on the path. Drive on the path. 33. If we can get some city cars out here into the quarry, into the park. He's making his way towards the walking trail.
You got a drone out?
He's making his way towards the walking trail.
We are unable to follow due to a cliff.
Are you guys injured? Do you need an ambulance?
No, I'm just freaked out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get out if you want. Just hang tight for just a minute.
Is he still running or?
He went. There's a 80-foot cliff. He can't get back up here.
Okay, I just didn't want to get.
Yep. Just hang tight for me. Okay.
I just saw it. I didn't know if you want to, if I need to say anything or I can just go. Or, I saw.
Tell me what happened real quick.
I was. This guy turned right.
What lane was she in?
Sorry.
What lane was this?
She was in the turn lane here,
and he took it wide and hit her.
And yeah, he came. I was turning right here. He came around me from this lane and skidded out and hit her, and she came back and hit, and then he got out and ran. Your guys were following him. He got out and ran that way and then ran down. Your guys saw him. Okay. He ran down there. There's a cliff here. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, he went straight down that cliff.
Okay, that's not good.
You guys okay?
Yeah, just shook up.
Sorry that happened to you.
What had he done?
He was. Well, right now there's a bunch of drugs in the car.
He's gonna have to cross all that water to get to that path, I think. But he went all the way down in there.
He might be going north of us. We're gonna stick here with.
Deputies check a construction site close to where the drop is to find the suspect.
We think he got back here.
I think we have a good location. There's lots of, you pretty much stopped into the area already. There is a walking trail that I think has bridges but I think the
Okay.
I know you want to focus on that. Let
I
that
don't,
be the thing.
I'm going back and forth. I don't know what.
Our obligation right now is dealing with this. If you just, I think if you want to go north of here, they're going to probably flush them up that way. You can get down there, up by that. There's a path that'll lead down.
And dude, so I didn't know what a complex that was.
It's all, it's,
apartment building security box point.
Sheriff's office.
Lines and other firefighters if you find them.
Around. Tell me what happened.
He barrels. Boom. Hits his head on.
blacked up.
Yep.
You said he was laughing.
Well, he was locked up.
Locked up.
Hit us. We kind of pushed back, but then he hit us again to get through us. Like, to push through us.
Like reversed and then went in again.
I don't think even reversed, just momentum.
Hit you and then he kept going.
Yeah,
Okay.
but then pushed us
But there's
out of
like
the
an
way.
initial stop and then he kept going again to
Yeah.
push you guys
Yeah.
more.
Last place you actually saw him running. About 100 yards north of Grandview and Dublin on the side of the road. Heading
Where's that crash at? Right here.
He went into the windshield. Right about there.
Okay.
Came down into these woods. I mean, that's
Came down. Okay.
So he's probably sitting there.
Is there a way to get down there without breaking a leg?
We started.
You started, I heard you cancel.
Yeah.
And then Franklin picked it back up.
Well,
The apartment
we went back there and they went into a dead end and they flipped around. We lit up stationary. When he went to go around us, he,
Hey, sir.
what's that? We're still trying to figure that out. Who's your little brother? What's his last name? Well, he ran away from us. We don't have him in custody right now. What did you say his name was again? Oh, he went over that way. Why'd he run from us? Okay. Yeah, as far as we know, he's okay. He ran into this park over here. I just FaceTime with his brother. I got his name.
brother may have located that might be something.
Hi. Yeah. So we got K9 and them are going north. He won't be able to come up. It's a sheer cliff, and he's blocked by, I think, some water.
The vehicular assault demands separate legal treatment. Witness testimony confirms the suspect rammed a stationary patrol unit twice, using the vehicle as a weapon to force through officers. Under the laws of virtually every jurisdiction, that constitutes aggravated assault on law enforcement, a standalone felony independent of the narcotics charge and the flight charge. One act, multiple felony counts. The gunpoint apprehension is governed by Graham versus Connor, decided by the Supreme Court in 1989. Force must be judged as reasonable from the perspective of an officer on the scene, not with hindsight. 3 factors apply: severity of the offense, whether the suspect poses an immediate threat, and whether the suspect is actively evading. The suspect had assaulted officers, fled felony charges, and concealed himself in hostile terrain. All 3 Graham factors support the force level used. The apprehension was constitutionally valid. On the narcotics evidence, officers had probable cause to believe the vehicle contained drugs before the suspect was even apprehended. The automobile exception, established in Carroll versus United States in 1925 and reaffirmed in California versus Acevedo in 1991, authorizes a warrantless vehicle search when probable cause exists. The search required no warrant. It is constitutionally valid. Post-arrest, officers arranged for the suspect to be medically evaluated. Under City of Revere versus Massachusetts General Hospital, decided in 1983, once custody is established, the state bears an affirmative duty to address a detainee's serious medical needs. That obligation is not discretionary. It activates at the moment of custody. Officers fulfilled it.
Special on copy, sir. 20 years of age. Again,
Come on out. Come on out right now! S9, I got him in the quarry. I'm down at the bottom of the quarry on the north side. Come out right now, mother... One at gunpoint. Yeah, firm at gunpoint. He's under the rocks here. Come on, right here. Right here, mother... Right here, come on out. You come out, you go right on your belly.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Please get the dog.
We got the dog, he's good, come on. Put your hands up on the rock.
Yes,
come on out.
Where's that? I'm coming to you.
Come straight out, just like that. Don't move.
Keep covering.
You got him? Here. That's fine, I got CPD with me now. I'll come over to you, no problem. Huh? I can get on myself. Can you? Come on, curl up. On your knees. We got you. Put your feet up. Go to it. Come on, keep going. Walk back, Chris.
191 in custody.
Son, I'm not sure how we're going to get back up.
Deputies, B+. Sound perimeter, canine coordination, drone request, gunpoint takedown without lethal force. All constitutionally defensible. Primary deductions, fragmented interagency radio, communication, and an uncoordinated solo descent into the quarry without confirmed backup. Suspect, D. Vehicular assault on law enforcement twice. Civilian collision. Active narcotics possession. Felony flight into dangerous terrain. Compliance at apprehension is legally appropriate. It does not reduce the criminal liability that preceded it. Department, A-. Multi-agency response function canine, drone capability, medical referral all executed. Structured incident command communication would close the remaining gap. 3 takeaways from this incident. First, stopping a pursuit is sometimes the legally correct call. Officer safety is a recognized limiting principle on the duty to apprehend. Second, criminal exposure compounds with each decision. What began as a drug stop became vehicular assault, aggravated flight, and trafficking charges. Every escalation the suspect chose added a felony count. Third, custody triggers immediate, enforceable legal duties. Medical care, secured restraints, and documented handover begin at the moment of arrest, not at the booking desk. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.
We got a bunch of dope in the car. Yeah, that's his car. I didn't see the crash. We were still coming out. Frankie was lead at that time. He scratched when we were stopped. When I said he hit me, he tried to go around. No, on the side.
Up on your feet, ready? 1, 2, 3, up.
Already soaked. You want to hold this spot?
Yeah, listen, hold up a minute. He's going to double check your cuffs.
Let's spend the head on. You guys need the money to bring them out.
So we're trying to walk him out now.
I copy.
Put your feet underneath you.
Yeah, he's going to need to be seen.
Go around the screen.
You gotta walk in the water.
Just walk in it.
I thought I run there on hanging south of 131. That's fine. If you want to wait on the left, you're going to come to the path.
Right through here.
You go in front and I'll lead them up to you. To the right. To the right way, to the path.
Here we go.
Straight to the right.
Right up this way?
Yeah, you go in front.
We're out. We're on the trail.
We're not going to park and I have to remove the path.
Yeah, we'll fix them. We'll fix them for you. Go back here. Yeah, I'm already wet, so I'll do it. He was in. There's probably 3 foot of water under that rock. They're double locked. Will you do me a favor, just get him up here and have him be seen by the medic? Cool.
How warm did you get down there?
It's a lot of effort. Took a couple tumbles.